Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this GreBear 24-inch LED monitor. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So it's 75 Hertz. There's some things on the side. It says slim design, ultra slim, 16:9 aspect ratio, 178 degree viewing angle, 1920 by 1080 HD, and it does have VGA input. It also has HDMI input. So this will work with legacy devices. So let's get this open. So I think I might need to slide this out. Okay, so here we see the base, HDMI cable. Here's the riser. We have the power adapter. Output on this is 12 volts at 3 amps. Pull this off. Here we have the manual. Take a quick look at this. So we have some warnings listed here, and you'll want to read through this on your own. Safety instructions. Comes with the monitor, power cord, signal line. That would be the HDMI cable. Instructions in the base. The included materials, which we're going to unpack. Power supply, maintenance, repair. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Has on-screen display with adjustments. Kind of goes over some of those in here. Okay. Pull this out. Pull this plastic off here. Just set that down. So I'll take the base and I'll assemble it with the riser. So I'll press this together. Goes in like so. Let's see if this pulls out. Okay. So I think you can just push it in. Let's see. So it looks like these clips could potentially snap in here, but I'm pressing down on it and they're not snapping in. So this can just be pulled out. Now that's not a huge issue to me, and actually it's nice to be able to take this apart in case I need to move it somewhere. I don't know if there's a piece of flashing or something that's keeping that from seating all the way, but that'll work for me. Then here we have this piece of metal, so I'll slide the back of the monitor over this, or vice versa, we'll see. So to put this on, you want to line this up with the middle here. So that's going to go like that, and then there's these will slide in here. And then I'll push it until it clips. So you can see that little, well, you can barely see it. The little push came up. So this is locked in there, and then I can push this to release it. Like so. But this whole thing does not slide in like so. You do need to start it halfway and then do it. So these are the ports. It comes with HDMI, VGA, audio in, and DC. It does have a Kensington lock. It has a 75mm VESA mount. The controls are right here. We have M, arrow keys, E, and power. Looks like this might be a little indicator LED here, and we have speakers on both sides. It looks like there's also a vent up here. So when you're mounting this, you'll want to make sure that has some clearance. But overall, this is a pretty slim panel. So I'll turn it over, flip it around. So it's currently tilted down. We can tilt this up. So that was as low as it goes. This is as high. Let me go here on the side. You can see the angle. This is all the way forward. This is all the way back. So this is a matte display. Let me get this plugged in and we'll get it connected up. So to turn it on, I'll press the power button. And here I have my Mac screen. So the LCD panel in this is a VA panel. That's a vertical alignment panel. So vertical alignment panels will have good color. They may not be quite as accurate as like an in-plane switching panel, but they're better than an IPS panel for contrast and darkness and things like that. So these panels will have better dark. So if you're looking for a high contrast monitor, this is a better option than IPS. So this would be good for general computer usage. If you're doing really specific high color accuracy work, this may not be the best option. Okay, so I have some photos here. We can look at these. So this is looking very good. I would say it's on par with some more expensive monitors that I've used. The colors seem very good. I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but the blacks look really nice on here. And it's very nice and dark on the edges. Let's try out some video. Now this does have speakers in it. So I'll go to my output settings on my computer and tell it to use the HDMI output. Okay, so I've turned the speakers up all the way. Okay, so that video looked really nice. Now the speakers on this work, they're not going to give you some sort of theater experience or anything. I think they'll work well for general usage. You could certainly always add extra speakers. Now you can't plug speakers into this, but you could add speakers to whatever other device you're using. I do like that it has speakers. I've had many times where I'm testing a computer or something and I want to know if the audio is working. It's nice having some speakers in the monitor so I can just test it. I don't have to plug in some extra speakers or headphone or anything. And I think these speakers would be perfectly adequate if you're doing like video conferencing or something. I think where they won't hold up as well if you're trying to get a theater experience or you want something like deep bass or something, it's just not going to do that. But I'm really happy that it came with speakers, so the times when you do need them, they're there. So this will also work with video game systems like a Nintendo Switch, so I'll connect that up. Okay, so I have the Switch connected. Okay, so that's working well. It looks really good. It's sharp. I was just talking about the sound. The sound works through here. It works perfectly fine for playing the game. No complaints there. Let's take a quick look at the on-screen controls. So I'll press that M button. So that M is for menu. And we have brightness, contrast, eco mode, black level, sharpness. So that actually went away pretty quick. Then we have image. We have H position, V position, clock phase, image ratio. Next we have color. We have color temp, red, green, blue, low blue mode. On-screen display, we have the position, timeout, transparency. We have reset, we have auto config, auto color, reset, off timer, and HDR mode. Then we have input select, mute, volume, overdrive, and FreeSync. If we press the up arrow, it will bring the volume up. And then we can press down arrow to turn it down or up. So that's the GreBear 24-inch LED monitor. If you're looking for a budget monitor with good image quality and good contrast, I think this is a great option. This has a really nice thin bezel on the side. It has that VESA mount so you can mount it on an arm or something. So this would work well for a computer monitor. You can hook a video game system into it. I mean, HDMI is pretty much the standard for a video output now, so there are so many things you can plug into it. You could even plug something like a Fire TV stick into it. And since it has speakers in it, plugging something like this into it gives you a lot of the features you would have on a smart TV. So as such, you could put this in an RV, plug a Fire TV stick into it, and while you wouldn't be able to watch over-the-air antenna TV, you could stream all sorts of things using your media stick. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.